What's going on, Gemini? I would like to thank you for the likes and comments and subscribes. I'm really happy to say that I've received a lot of support recently from this channel, and I just want to throw that out there and begin the reading by saying thank you, and I appreciate it. Gemini is a sign prevalent in my life. I have 3 or 4 friends who are also Geminis, and I'm a Gemini rising, so I really quite resonate and appreciate you. Let's get into your reading, starting with the relationship half, and then we will move on to a more general spread. So I hope you enjoy it. Hope that you are enjoying 2019 so far. Hope it's treating you well. Okay. Okay. Just pulled 9 of cards out, and a lot of them are very intense energy. Somewhat similar to reading for Taurus. We have Wand energy showing up here. Alright. Let me make sense of this right now. Alright. You're moving beyond something at this time. You felt kind of, I want to say, left out and overburdened by someone, and it could be an air sign or fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. And the reason I say that is because instantly the 10 of Wands popped out with the 3 of Wands. So you were burdened by something, and it could have been like mentally and emotionally very overwhelmed by someone, but you're choosing to kind of say goodbye to that chapter and let go and move on, because in the past this gave you a lot of kind of negative energy, and you felt very withdrawn, left out, and abandoned by them. Yeah, you felt really restricted is what I'm feeling, because again, 8 of Swords popped up and then clarified by the 4 of Swords. So you kind of are picking up the pieces, so to say, from this situation. You're moving on to it, bigger and better things. With the 8 of Cups showing up here, you have had enough. You've put your foot down. You're waving that flag, end of the battle kind of deal, end of the story, end of the line, and you're not really looking towards the past. I see you as moving confidently towards the future because you've made up your mind here. With the Chariot showing up, that's forward movement. Wand energy is dynamic communication. This could be you or with someone else. Queen of Wand energy, again, showing up, could be a fire sign. Does not have to be, but a queen is someone who, she is pretty confident and assertive, and you could have told this person absolutely not, because here the Tower is showing up, which is another major arcana. Kind of indicates like a fork in the road, like there's no further way to go. You've come to the end of the line with this relationship with this person, and there's no going back, and there's no way around it. Basically, you are going through a transition and a time of change. With the forward movement, I see that you're moving on to bigger and better things, even though your past was quite heavy. I can see that here. Again, you felt pretty isolated, pretty restricted, and pretty abandoned. It's quite a very heavy reading. But again, with the other cards showing up here, with the 3 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and the Sword, 4 of Swords, you're picking up the pieces and you're moving on, and that just is confirmed by the Chariot. So again, could be a Cancer, could be a fire sign, could be sword energy. I'm feeling a lot of different energies. Could be more than one person that you were dealing with in the past who gave you a lot of flack or stress. But at the same time, I don't think you're going to be holding on to it for much longer, even though in your in your mind. It could be there, could be lingering somewhat, but you're making the decision, you're making the effort to not hold on to that and to move on, which I applaud you for, and I think that it's probably going to work out in the end, and it just might take a little bit of time. So that's quite a heavy relationship reading for you at this time, Gemini, but I hope that gives you comfort that you're moving on and moving on to better things. So yeah, not necessarily the most positive reading, I'll be honest. But you gotta find the light in the dark, right? Because life isn't always rainbows and butterflies, and sometimes it can be, though, if you're celebrating. These cards just popped up. Looks like a good time. Let's see what we have moving forward. Of course, you know, there are lots of great things to come, and let's just see what Spirit has in store for you, generally speaking. Ooh, the devil's showing himself. You never know what life is going to throw. That's the fun part about it, you know? You just really don't. And just take it in stride and see what you can do. Alright, let's see what we can pull for you for a general reading. Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Justice, Seven of Cups, Magician, got Two of Wands, more wand energy, and the Lovers. Somebody could be offering you a cup of love. Could be I'm not necessarily saying it could be somebody from your past. Could very well be somebody that you've known for a while. This person may have kind of like air in their chart. It's completely possible Gemini is showing up here as well. That actually is your card coming through. You're trying to manifest something, though, with someone, and that person could be an air sign for sure, or it could be water sign. You could be offering them something. I'm just drawn to the fish, and the cup could be Pisces, could be Cancer, could be Scorpio. But yeah, with the Two of Wands, you are waiting on this decision from someone. So either it could be you waiting on them to communicate, which I see here because of the wand energy. You're getting a little bit impatient with them because you're feeling very isolated. But this decision, it could be with an air sign. This is also the sign of Libra. I feel like they are taking their time with it because there's a lot of maybe choices for them, right? So they're taking their time with this decision, and you kind of just want to get to the point. You're getting impatient. You want to make a plan. You want to make a decision about it. Also, it doesn't have to be relating to relationship territory. This could absolutely be at work. You could be waiting on someone to get back to you about something. Could be, you know, big plans to shake things up at work. Could be, you know, big project coming up. But yeah, I'm kind of reading this more as your energy here. Gemini showing up with the Magician card. You're trying to manifest something. The Page of Swords indicates someone who's curious, someone who is seeking the truth, seeking the answers to something. And again, with the Magician, I mean, it's creative energy, and it's like about turning basically your dreams into reality. And you're really, really trying hard to either partner up with someone at this time, could be through work or could be with others around you. But you're growing impatient because you want that communication, that fast communication. You don't like to feel out of the loop. You don't like to feel isolated. But I wouldn't say worry about it because, again, with the Justice card showing up, it shows that there's a big decision that is about to be made. The truth will be coming out soon. Cause and effect, win-win solutions and scenarios. So I don't really see this as a negative. I just think you have to take a little bit of time to be patient, unfortunately. And I know that that's sometimes difficult. Yeah, so it could indicate, you know, a new project, a new, you know, it could be new volunteering, new love, new studies. But you're wanting to kind of like seal the deal and make a decision about it. But again, I think with time, it will proceed, and I think that it could be quite possible that you will manifest everything that you wish. So I don't really think that you need to worry. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you need to be scrambling at this time. I think there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes is what I'm feeling. So maybe you're not getting the communication that you want at this time. Maybe you're not receiving the confirmation. But this is your confirmation through the universe that all is very, very well. And that with time things will reveal themselves. And this could be a time to, you know, take that risk. Start a new adventure, a great adventure showing up here. So I think it's like the possibilities seem quite endless with your journey. As cheesy as that sounds, it does sound like, again, there is a lot happening behind the scenes in both personal and, you know, generally speaking in your life. And it basically says here to, you know, not regret things. So, you know, take the risk, jump into that new project. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, then you'll never know. And by stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover that you have actually new talents, new ideas, and new abilities to offer others. But if you play it safe, you know, in the long run, how is that safe when you don't know what you have to offer the world, right? To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Quite true. What the card wants you to know: hoist your sails and catch the winds of adventure and enter the open seas. Explore, you know, all aspects of your life, new opportunities, even though it may be safer to stay in the harbor. That's not where the juice of life is. So go ahead and take that risk. If you want to, you know, reach out to someone, make it happen. Obviously, there are no guarantees when you take a risk and be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. But when you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is way more fulfilling, generally speaking. So take the risk is what they're saying, and, you know, make it happen. Make your dreams come true. So I wish you much success. Let me know if that resonated, what your situation currently is, if that kind of, you know, applies to you, or, you know, if you're going through a tough time. And, you know, we're all here for each other. That's the great thing about this community, is that we're all here together and that we support each other. So I think that's pretty cool. Like I said, thank you for your support. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, Gemini.